Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Ah, I finished another puzzle. Owl and I have been working on this Lion King puzzle for about 4 days. 4 days, 1,000 pieces maybe. It's our fourth puzzle we've done, quarantine puzzle number 4. It is Easter Sunday. He has risen. I truly feel the spirit of the resurrection of the spirit today on many levels. It was a super cool Easter. Actually, like the most meaningful one of my life, I think. If I really want to think about it, I think I always used to disregard Easter, and then it became a chocolate holiday, which didn't really tie into the true significance of the resurrection. And now that we're here in this time, and I've really had to dig deep about what God's all about, and what Jesus is, and with my personal relationship, this day of the resurrection and the miracle, and how truly radical that is. And again, for those of you who don't dig too deep on that one, maybe it's a time to explore it. I don't know. This isn't me trying to push anything on you. This is just one guy with his family and another family riding out the quarantine. So, it's we've been up at this location since it all started, and we teamed up with another family who has children that are roughly our same age. And so when this all started, we had talked about it, and then the volume got turned up, and we were like, well, if it's going to get to be a serious quarantine type of situation, or stay at home, or whatever it is, and not being able to mix with other families per the guidance of the healthcare professionals, dude, with their models, we teamed up with another family so that our children could have someone to socialize with and play with and all of that kind of stuff. And so we've all been doing our thing together for 3 weeks, right? So we're all good on that level. And so today was this truly incredible Easter celebration with another family where my wife and the other mom, they filled all the eggs last night full of chocolates. And so there's the teenagers, and then there the littles. So there was 2 different fields of play for we had an Easter egg hunt with golden eggs and the whole thing. And we did a brunch, and the children have been playing all day, and it's just a good vibe, man. And it's I suppose it's one of those good vibes because due to the circumstances, you truly appreciate how lucky you are. I think in light of all of the calamity right now, today was a fortunate day. Today was a good day. And, I know that I can only speak about my perspective of my perception. And today I felt the blessings all around me. And I was listening to I listen to all sorts of stuff, right? I take the knowledge, and I take God talking through other human beings in all sorts of different places. And I was listening to this talk about how if we take this time and we improve ourselves by 10%, and whatever that may be, our exercise habits, our self-reflection, our spiritual journey, our interaction with our families, if we just improve ourselves just 10%, not 100%, not 50%, just 10% over the course of this journey, that we will come out of this thing collectively as humanity so much better off than when we started it. And I was truly, I like in this journey of this arc, right? We've been doing this for a month now. And I think at a certain point you reach a place where like a lot of the confusion, a lot of the adjustments, a lot of the psychology of it all, a lot of the emotional wear and tear, you get to a place like I've been, for not having to move around, I've been super busy. I don't know what I've been doing for the last month, but being super on point dad, trying to navigate his family through this whole situation and trying to remain calm and not panic and try to provide a pathway through this whole thing where there is no visible pathway. It is fully by faith that I walk this path, and God's right here with me. And so today I really felt it. There was just this moment where I was watching this group of children play and chase Easter eggs and eat chocolate and the whole thing. We all got in the kitchen together and everybody was doing something and we were just making this cool brunch, and it'll always be a memory. And for those of you who don't know, this is where I was after the fire. This is where I sought refuge after my home burned down and all the calamities there. And so this family that I'm doing this with, this is our second major life disaster we've gone through and recovered through and journeyed through and made the best of. And I just can't look at this scene negatively, man. As much as it's like you could get down into the tinfoil hat about it all and the real logistics of it all, I do see where this has really been a blessing for my family, this family we're with. I'm watching Owl and his little best friend that he's known since birth just truly develop their friendship on a level like they've known each other since birth. Like, it's an incredible thing for them to share. And, that was one of the big motivating factors for, us displacing ourselves, besides just safety and riding the storm out with another family. And it's funny, I had this thought today. I was like, I wonder how many people are not going to want to live in apartments and urban centers after this, when they realize that if you look at the projection on this whole thing, these things could happen again. And you definitely want to make sure you're in a place where you have some access to sunlight and the ability to plant a garden, and you're not stacked on top of each other, and you're not confined in some urban setting. It's really, I think, been a time of reflection, and today was a good time of reflection of gratitude and faith and fortunate, and I pray for everybody who is suffering and everybody who has experienced loss on this journey and who is in fear and doubt and all of those things. Is I discovered something today too. I was looking at a lot of different YouTube videos and stuff of like the van lifers and some surfers and stuff. And it's amazing how many people have been undercover Christians. And maybe it's time for us not to be undercover people of faith. Maybe it is time for us to truly exalt God's. I put your chocolate in your bag. Okay. Whoa, what are you doing? I'm reading it. Where are you going to go share it? Yeah. Oh, that's so great of you. I'm sharing it. Oh, you want to come over here for a second and say hi? Yes. And wish everybody a happy Easter. Yeah. A happy Resurrection Day. Say hi.
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 Say Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
And tell everybody that you're in their prayers.
I'm in their prayers.
No, they're in your prayers.
They're in your prayers.
Yeah. All right, go share chocolates with your friends.
And even I can eat some with me too.
Okay, you gonna eat some with me too?
No, I mean with my friends.
So yeah, it's funny how times of chaos you get to really find out who the real people are too. I am truly blessed with the people in my life, my parents, my in-laws, my friends, this YouTube community of ours. I give full thanks to God for the blessings of my life. And I have full faith we're going to be delivered on the other side of this journey. So wherever you are today or tonight or this morning, know that I'm here. And it's a hard journey, but it's a beautiful journey. I think sometimes there's something special about it being spring. I think if I really look at just one thing to sink your teeth into, if you check out how flus and viruses and all this stuff work, we're experiencing this in the springtime when the sun is coming out and the days are getting longer and the flowers are starting to bloom and you can plant your fruits and vegetables and the beauty is abounding. Imagine if this was the fall. Imagine if this was October or November and the days are getting shorter and colder and winter's setting in and the sun is getting further and further away. So I on just that level of it, just that one thing, I really thank God for that. Just the alignment of where we are on the calendar, right? I mean, just that one, and you can build on that. And today I'm just doing nothing but gratitude today. I'm not seeing anything negative today because today is the day that God gave us through the resurrection of his son who died on the cross for our sins. And if you don't believe that, that's okay. Like, this isn't about me trying to convince anybody of anything. I just find super beautiful strength in knowing this. And it's real for me. And I hope you find it to be real for you. And if you don't, that's okay too. And there's all sorts of people who listen to this channel who do it a different way. And to them, God bless you too. Because I think it's very important that we celebrate each other's pathways and the journey we're on each other's pathways, especially now, right? Because I think that's ultimately what this day is all about, is God's son was on a path and God was on a path to show us the path. Does that make sense? Anyway, I just wanted to make a message today because I'm not doing a live stream and a lot of people sent me some emails about it today. And I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Easter, happy Resurrection Day, happy Sunday, just a happy day. And I hope all of you are safe and I hope all of you are with people that you love. And I hope all of you have a warmth inside of your heart tonight. And God bless you and thank you for being here.